Radiation levels in the town of Pripyat in certain locations is 100 times higher than near Chernobyl's reactor number 4. This doesn't stop the tourists from visiting, even in nighttime.
This facility hasn't been maintained for more than 33 years, but it's still standing and it moves, not even a squeak.
Vadim Pasternak is a tour guide in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. He was born in Pripyat months before the 1986 nuclear disaster.
Every time I bring people here, a part of me is crying. What a beautiful town! What great prospects it had! As my parents and other people who were evacuated say, it's a town where happiness died.
Since the beginning of 2019, more than 90,000 tourists visited the Chernobyl exclusion zone.
People are drawn here because they're looking to challenge themselves, to test if they can stomach being in a place where those people used to live way back when.
Artists are doing their part in attracting tourists to this area. Valery Korshunov with a team of friends created a mural on the wall of a machine facility near destroyed reactor number 4.
The atmosphere here is of a deserted town with no people, and that's what everyone comes here for. But the people who work here have done a lot for the exclusion zone. They, I think, would rather not live surrounded by such negativity.
The Pshevalsky horses depicted on the mural symbolize hope that nature will restore itself, the artist says. These wild horses were brought into the exclusion zone soon after the nuclear disaster. The experiment was a resounding success. Now they make up 2/3 of the total population worldwide. The eastern wall of the engine room of the 4th power unit became a place for a mural. A few years ago, no one could have imagined that this object would somehow inspire artists. A lesser-known local facility that also draws in tourists and inspires artists is the Soviet over-the-horizon Duga radar. For one night, it became a venue for a unique laser installation.
We use a technology called laser mapping. This way we tied together an area of more than 100 meters in height and 600 or 700 meters wide.
The gargantuan array was built by the USSR during the Cold War to detect enemy missiles. For the sharp, repetitive tapping noise heard by radio amateurs worldwide since the mid-1970s, it was nicknamed the Russian woodpecker. Now it will also be known as the Chernobyl lights.
We are now working to reimagine the very place of Chernobyl in the history of Ukraine, because all we knew was that we are the victims of Chernobyl. But if we look at it from a different perspective, we're not victims, we're heroes who dealt with the biggest ever technological disaster.
Chernobyl Lights was officially registered in the Ukrainian Book of Records as the largest laser show to ever be staged in Ukraine.
This is incredible. Watching this show makes you appreciate the magnitude of this tragedy with every bit of your soul.
The creators of Chernobyl Lights are awaiting verification from the Guinness Book of Records as the biggest laser show worldwide. Reported by Yulia Bushko for UATV.